Well, good morning, all you beautiful Bravehearts out there. Are you ready for another edition of BHN TV station coming to you? Right now, I have a beautiful soul on the other end of the camera, and he's here to teach us how to get grounded, get connected, and get recharged. So, John, how are you today? And what shall we chat about today?
Well, thank you so much, Sandra. That means a lot. And it's always wonderful to reach out to everyone out there about amazing health technologies, likely some of the most revolutionary products of our time. And it's a simple place. It just starts with your sleep. Last I checked, you're going to bed anyways. So why not take the bedroom that you have that's literally outdated for the current situation that we have. We have technology all around us. We have cell phones now. We have Wi-Fi. We have lights that are not even natural lighting. So we got to realize that we have to protect ourselves. This is the forgotten missing link in two different ways. It's the missing link because usually sleep is the forgotten pillar of health, number one. Number two, no one really has an answer for EMFs and all this other derogatory environmental pollutions. EMFs are electromagnetic frequencies, and they add to our environmental pollution. So everything in your environment, everything around you is considered a pollutant that would be man-made. And so everything around us is a man-made problem. And not being grounded is a man-made problem. We wear rubber-soled shoes and we're on concrete. We've been disconnected to the earth, and what our goal was is just help humanity. And the fact that they could get the simple answer 8 hours every night and not take a pill, not do anything else, just go straight to bed. So the primary talk today was about grounding, EMF shielding, far infrared technology, and the ability to get this amazing sleep. There is a revolutionary book that we just came out with, and just based on who I am, 600-page book that 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 covers the entire plethora of understanding of grounding from A to Z. No one's ever done that. We have the only third-party reviews, the only patents in grounding, and here we have the anti-aging bed. So I'd like to spend a lot of time here because this is the anti-aging bed sleep system. It has two adjustable beds underneath of it. There's a mattress and a bed cover that goes around it. There's pillowcases and a blanket. So if you want to get the maximum, you already have a bed in your house. Last I checked, everyone has pillows, everyone has blankets, everyone has a mattress. Almost everyone. Even if you don't have one, likely someone will give you one of these types of things. Now, the realization is that you could upgrade your current sleep system. Those of you that have an adjustable base, we have them too. For those of you that have a mattress, we have the biohacking mattress that you can find on the DACA Detox website. Now, ours is a 20-year warranty, no cancer-causing chemicals. It has conductive foam and far infrared and just our mattress. And alongside of that, you have the bed cover that goes around it, the pillowcase and the blanket. This whole system, you're engulfing yourself in shielding yourself from EMFs, grounding the body of static electricity, which is another name for free radical damage, which is another name for inflammation. So what kind of answer is this? If I scream and shout from the hilltops, will you still understand? I can do a handstand, a backflip. What you're looking at is the most revolutionary product of our time. No one's created an 8-hour product that you just go to bed on. And that's what we did. We have it patented. And I spent 27 years in the mattress industry as a lead innovator, and a guy that's helped myself and tens of thousands of other people worldwide. Now, I showed you, they made an inference of that little book there. And the interesting thing is that there's over 333 benefits. And just realize everything is cited work. So this is coming at you raw. This is coming at you hard. This is coming at you fast. You understand this, you can change the world yourself. And that's why we created 600 pages. It's the ultimate reference guide on grounding. You'll see originator of medbed. If you ask AI, type in AI right now. Who's the originator of the medbed? Who is the person that did more for medbed than anyone else? Who has the official holographic scan medbed? AI always picks me. You can use it on your own system. Ask who originated and pioneered medbeds. It'll say John Baxter. And the reason is I spent more time than anyone else. And when we came up with the grounding technology that I showed you, we became the front runners of frequency medicine. Why is that? Because frequency medicine needs a dual force. Frequencies raise your vibration and energy. You also need the discharging force of grounding to make it safe and complete. So we created a system where we made frequency medicine safe and complete. So that's how we got to the med bed. We have all types of major equipment, but the main thing that you need to understand is the grounding technology we'll show you is started at $99 to get the sleep, to get in the right position, to get moving down the right direction. Take advantage of where you spend a third of your life to begin with. The other stuff could be added on later, but the sleep system is one of the most revolutionary products. I can say this because Bloomberg chose us as the world's greatest health technology in 2024 against all peers, against all doctors, against all companies. It was not paid. It's not a pay for play. There was actually 3 major interviews, and no one had more technology than us. I'm an inventor of 86 health technologies, and we put this together. Our leading technology is the grounding technology. Without it, it's just so important. So here's the office station. You can sit in a chair. You can have your feet touching the grounding. You have a little pad for your mouse. Let me show you this real time on the screen. You can get me panned out, zoomed in. What did we do? What did we do here? Well, this is our technology, the grounding. The silver threads are stretchable. And what did we do? We created the first stretchable conductive fabric. That's how we created the mattress. This is our new technology, which is the opulent black color. It's less dirty, a little bit more pretty, but it also plugs into the wall. You want to know how it works? Just plugs right into the wall. Guess what? We thought about this very thoroughly. It has a resistor in the mound. This little black cap is the mound resistor. What's it do? It shields you from dirty electricity. We thought that through. No one else figured it out. Pops right out, washable, breathable, fits on your bed cover, your pillowcase, your mattress, fits in your office. All these things so you can enhance it. Yes.
Let's just make sure when we say washing, we mean gentle hand washing with like a Castile soap, correct?
Yeah, you want to take a very non-abrasive soap. Like if you use Tide soap, that's abrasive chemicals. The Castile soap, little bit of the non-scented Dr. Bronner soap, these types of things. You just put a couple drops in the wash, hand wash, hang dry. You could do gentle wash, gentle dry on a very low pace, but it's washable. No one else is washable.
And of course, just to state the obvious, we obviously take the cord right off when we do that washing as well.
Yeah, this thing snaps right off, and then it pops right back on. So you want to take the wire off to wash it, of course. Yep. And
Perfect.
this is just a sample.
Yep.
This is a piece of the technology, but this is what goes around your bed. And those silver threads are the conductive. These silver threads, when you touch it, they go out the ground wire. So you're always discharging that free radical damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. I chose that one slide because you said, hey, we can get started for as little as, pardon me, $99. So that's why we showed the grounding office station. You can start with just a small piece and check it out. I use it every night and I am making financial plans. I want the full bed the mattress with no toxins in it and everything. So it's definitely on my radar, and I am loving what I have invested in so far. Far superior, like you said, to other products. And I used to order them on a regular basis because after a while, the individual silver threads would just break. And then I literally would get, it was a small shock, but still, that wasn't very comforting to think about, hey, I'm going to lay on this. This is right. So then here I was in this loop of having to keep reorder and reorder products.
Yeah, and that was why we didn't want to get in this industry. This is a USA made product. Every other grounding is Chinese made. So no one else has a USA made product. They can't even make this in China because they don't use the right machines. They're using a weave. That's a weave machine. This is a circular knit machine. They'll never figure it out. Well, they may. It took me 6 years. But the thing is that we created it so it's durable. We created the first durable way to ground, which is lasts as long as your mattress, not 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And right here we have third-party studies on grounding. You can see that, whoa, back up. You're getting 39% better quality sleep. Find someone that can give you 10%. You'll be lucky. 40% less anxiety. Find someone that can give you 10% less anxiety, right? 39% less depression. Did you know when you're relaxed, stress-free, anxiety-free, guess what? Your depression drops, your mental health subsides. You're just not recharging. You're living in the red. When you look at your cell phone in the red, you're living in the red. That's why you're getting depression, anxiety, and stress. You need to recharge on the grounding technology. And then 11% more deep sleep. That means the deep REM sleep. That's where your brain basically detoxifies itself. If you can get close to the delta wave in your brain wave, your brain wave turns into an organ that wants to detox. So your brain will actually detox at 4 hertz. And what happens is there's actually toxins in your brain. There's a glymphatic. It's called glymphatic instead of lymphatic. And that happens when your brain gets to shut down. When your brain shuts down and it gets that deep REM sleep, that's when it starts to detox. And what's wrong with most people? Well, we have a lot of sugar in our diets. Number one. Number two, we're not getting enough sleep. So that is a combination death spiral. What do I mean by that? Well, it means you're going to get brain inflammation. You got too much sugar in your brain, likely, and it can't release any of it. So you're going to be susceptible to Alzheimer's, and that's what happens in the worst case scenario. And dementia is like a starting issue. So if you want to avoid dementia and Alzheimer's, get more sleep. Why? Because it's the only way you can get away from it. So if you think, oh, I can beat it, well, you're talking to the guy that teaches people how to beat it all the time, tens of thousands of people. So how do we do it? Well, first, let's just get you some sleep, because without sleep, you're never repairing yourself anyways. And if you know of someone with dementia and Alzheimer's, ask them what their diet is. Likely they have a lot of sugar. Likely they don't sleep. Likely they're putting in man-made processed foods in their body. And if you can control this, if you can get on magnesium, likely you guys have it at DACA Detox. If you can get on the magnesium, you're going to start removing this extra calcium. You need to stay away from the hardcore dairy supplements with a lot of calcium. It's just freezing up your brain. And have you ever seen how rock candy is made? Rock candy is made when you take a bowl of sugar and you stir the sugar up with water, and it's like a sugar water. You put a stick in it, and it starts to formulate those rock crystals. That's what's going on with your brain. That's how dementia happens. You got too much sugar and too much calcium. If you think that yogurt is helping you out, think again. Think again. That's the concrete. You know how you mix concrete? You need lime and cement, how to make it? Well, the concoction, how you make that cement material in your arteries is sugar and calcium. So you think you're that 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 the The yogurt is just a mixture of sugar and calcium. So I almost tell people if you eat one more of those, you could have a heart attack or a stroke because you think it's so good because it tastes good, but the reality is you put cement into your body, and
Yeah.
it's just
Daryl likes to say 3 inches of pleasure and 33 feet of hell.
it's true, right? I like ice cream and these types of things on occasion. Who doesn't, right? But you can't think that it's good for you. And you need to get on magnesium. You need to get some better sleep. You need to free yourself of this modern era. They're
Yeah.
not looking out for you. They're not
Yeah.
looking out for us.
And just to jump in, you're totally correct. You're bang on the mark as far as knock of detox is concerned. We've got two versions of magnesium. We have a powdered magnesium, which is a malate magnesium. That's the best form to get absorbed really well into your tissues. We also have it available in the Beyond Ormus line. So those beautiful etherical minerals coming from the ocean, a little dash of fulvic acid, and then they've loaded it up with magnesium and you can spray it. So I'll spray it on my face or even my hair when I go to bed. And if you wake up with any joints aching or before you go to bed, I spray it on my shoulder sometimes, right? And then the calcium, again, another superstar in our lineup, John, is calcium ionic therapy, so that you're not taking in calcium, but you're taking in the ionic form of calcium, and that will restart, and that is the master signaler in your whole body. So yeah, everything you're talking about makes sense in our world. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we're running in the same direction, helping people get to the right direction, of course, and that's what we're here for. I'm not here to pawn products. I don't need to do this. I'm just here to help educate you and inform you on the reality of the situation. Yes, I was blessed and fortunate to create this, but I didn't create it for myself. I'm just here to share with you the information of why tens of thousands of people suggest that I save their life. Am I censored? How did I get on this show? I was censored. They got me on the show because I've been censored for 10 years. So it's not that glorious. It's a pain in the butt. And if I had to start another social media account, I will throw up. I'm done. Maybe they won. I'm not going to let them win. But
No,
I'm telling you,
you're coming alongside Doc of Detox, and we're just going to be that quiet line in the background to say, "Wake up, people! You can take your sovereignty back. You can make your own decisions. You can move forward." But let's chat about the mattress because your mattress is very unique as well. It's top quality, right?
yeah, it's just so like what I go for is the best value with the most benefits, right? That's what I would enjoy for you to feel and notice. But it's more than that. It might be the most revolutionary product of all time. I'm pretty humble. I should be screaming from the hilltops, like I said. But this mattress has the conductive silver threads, which make it antimicrobial. Nothing can live on that silver thread. So once you have the bed cover, you're golden. It's a 12-inch biohacking mattress with conductive foam and far infrared technology. It has bioceramic minerals in the cover that make it feel very comfortable with the far infrared. Some of us know this as red light therapy, but ours is working on the thermal energy of the body and how that works. So the graphite infused foam, that means it's conductive foam, great for heat dissipation. Like I said, silver is antimicrobial. The grounding allows it to be EMF dissipation. We're not making that stupid claim out there, folks, that, oh, our pendant will shield you from EMFs. I'm sorry. This could put out a signal, but if it's a crystal or something, you can't prove it. You can never prove it with a meter. So ours, you can prove EMF shielding with our meter. 100% proven. It's demonstrative. You ground on our bed cover, it's 100% proven that you'll be shielded from EMFs. That's why I have to make that claim because I have to educate you. Unless I tell you, you won't know. So you're going to disperse electromagnetic fields. Of course, that's when I was saying the environment. Shield yourself from the modern environment. It's not out there. You can't hide underneath a table and it'll go away. You're not an ostrich, okay? The far infrared technology there, it increases the photobiomodulation, increases your ability to detox. It helps you recover faster. It improves the circulation, and some people say it reduces your pain. So you get that inside there too. And with the third party studies, it's proven to reduce stress, anxiety, depression. And of course, when you do that and you get sleepy and you feel recovered and your batteries recharged, your immune system feels that much better.
Perfect. We could also just chat about the anti-aging pillowcase. That could be a great place to start as well. But yeah, obviously, this is an investment into your health and is an investment into making sure that dementia and that Alzheimer's is not going to be coming your way. Because yeah, that's fascinating. The glymphatic only happens when you can get into that deep sleep. So let's make sure we can get there.
Yeah, you're right. When you put the grounding next to the head like this, if you want a one and done product, you could start a little bit more affordably with the pillowcase. It fits around most. It's not a king size pillow. Most people don't sleep on a king size pillow. A king size pillow is more decorative. Most people sleep on a queen size pillow or standard pillow. Those are the size we have. So you put this around your current pillowcase, and you'll have all four benefits. You'll be able to connect your ear. So, very sensitive organs, ear that leads into the brain, all the different nerve endings. So you're going to ground your brain of the things. You have dementia, Alzheimer's. It's going to give you a lot of relief. You suffer from sleep apnea all the way up to having stroke. Not if you have a stroke, this would be a perfect tech for you. But if you're having seizures, this type of neurological situation, get the pillowcase today. Someone give them as a gift, use it yourself. You'll be really surprised how something like this is going to last you 5 to 7 years. It is an investment, but you'll have it for a long time. And see, like I am not stroking, these terms in front of your face because, I already created a book 333 benefits of grounding. Going to blow everyone's mind. Find the most ridiculous book of all time, right? And like, let's just say one of these books, like, however, I can't think of the book right now, but this book is going to take natural health and understanding to the next level. And so what we realize is 333 benefits with cited works. Name any health issue, and what you'll see is that it's going to help. It's going to help many different things. So forget about this current medical system that works on the symptoms. Well, the symptom is I don't feel good. Well, that's one symptom. They're going to give you a drug to cover that up. So every symptom is a drug to cover up that symptom. That has nothing to do with reality. When we're talking about reality, we're talking about going to the root core situation. And grounding does it. Ask AI. I told you to ask AI about John Baxter being a pioneer in medbed. Ask it. See what it says. Well, ask it what is the number one anti-aging technology in the world. AI says grounding because it's demonstrative. You can prove it.
Yep. Perfect, love. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for being out there. And just trust that your vibration of a high quality spirited being that said, I'm going to make the best. You attracted in Daryl, or you attracted both of each. So have faith that as a community, we're all coming together and we all have help for everybody. So let's just keep moving forward in the faith that we're going to attract the right people in.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sandra. I always have a great time here, and I will continue fighting the good fight. Thank you for that little extra nudge. But yeah, we would just never give up. I mean, there's pointless to give up. There's nothing else I know how to do, actually. So,
Yep. Perfect. All right. Well, you have your best day. I'm going to make sure the rest of the Doc of Detox world knows what's going on for us. And I look forward to meeting with you again in the future. So you take care. Have your best day.
Thank you, Sandra. Have a great day.
You're welcome. All